Hello everyone and welcome back to my stock channel. We're going to do a quick video stock analysis on Meta, Facebook, the censorship kings of the world. You're not allowed to say it here, people. You're in Facebook jail. But don't worry, we're on YouTube. And actually they are best friends, so YouTube might just tell them to suspend my Facebook account unless I have something nice to say about them. But we will take it for what it's worth. Meta Platforms, 179.51. Let's take a peek. And here we have a 1-year chart of Meta, down 4.32%. I would have guessed it was done worse than that. Look at that, in 6 months, up like 7% in 6 months. In 1 month, is he making a comeback? No, up 0.5% in 5 days. Went farting down with the market. So what's going on with this company? He's come up with the new Meta thingy. It's called a Meta 2 now. It's a headset. It's a virtual reality thing. You can play. It's basically a video game with the capacity to sit around and talk to your friends in the video game, like a virtual version of yourself. And he thinks that this is how the world's going to want to do business one day. This is their income statement. We're just going to let all this speak for itself. Looks pretty good to me so far. 33. That's got to be a B. 33 billion is this big revenue line. It looks like to be the best one. These are quarters. Let's look at annually. All right. So the company was growing. And look, it stopped growing. This Meta device squash growth, down year over year. Profits chopped in half year over year. They still made $28 billion, but they didn't make, I'm sorry, how much is that? That's not chopped in half. It looks like half to me. This one on the right, for 2022, they made $23 million. The year prior, they made, that is a $39 million. So almost twice as much, cut in half. So basically the profit vanished. Revenue was probably right on this perfect pitch, expected to be up here at some point. They still brought in $116 billion in revenue. Not too shabby. They do a lot. Their operating expense is $69 billion. So there goes most of that. Their balance sheets, see if they have any debt. Debt grew. What's everybody bitching about? $60 billion worth of debt. Assets, $185 billion. That must be the small island that he purchased. And looks like they're rising assets every year. Looks like their debt's rising every year also. Those liabilities are pesky. You ought to get rid of those. $60 billion. And cash, $40 billion. Whole year's operating budget in cash. I don't know. I don't see what the big deal is. I think they're rolling along just fine. Our earnings per share is right down here. I can't even read that. $8.59. Wow. That's a lot of earnings per share. Would that justify this 179 price? Yeah, I mean, it's got to be in the ballpark of here. That's a lot of earnings. What's the PE on this thing? And we're going to zoom in on it again. 22. 22 is a lot better than it used to be. 22 times earnings. This sucker was, well, when they were growing like they were growing, it's probably at 30 at earnings. Now it's at 22. If he didn't come up with that stupid project and waste this money and waste everybody's time and get them off track, maybe they'd still be cruising. Who knows? It's probably one of the biggest flops in all the business. It's hard to believe their balance sheet is so good. They make their money off advertising. If everyone abandons Facebook, naturally this goes away. Then the debt would be excruciating to pay, and I think that's what everybody would like to see one day, is the big blue line go away, this yellow one get twice as big. Bye-bye, Meta. That'd be nice. A good ending to a story of people that decide who your friends are and which ones you're going to get to talk to and which ones you're not going to get to talk to. And they've done so much meddling in people's lives. They decide who sees your stuff. It used to be like, a normal, you get friends and you said something and your friends would see it. Oh no, not anymore. Now only certain friends will see it. Yeah, they'll decide that certain ones don't want to see it, even those certain ones ask to see it. They'll just decide for you. So they're very creepy and very invasive. Meta platform, good company though, so far as money making. I recommend. I don't know. It's going to continue to earn money. Is it dependent on growth, or would you be happy if it just stayed? If it doesn't grow, is the profits going to come back? Is this beat up because of profit? Let's look at the chart. We know it sucked. It chopped its profit in half over a year, and it's reflected it in the stock price. This high point was mega blurry. Hang on. Yeah, $374 before the latest implosion. And that implosion happened right before 2022. So right when the dumb idea came off. Wow, it looks like this hurt a lot more than just that 1 year. It must have been the growth that died when they lost the PE of 30 and it turned into a normal company that wasn't growing anymore. But why did they flatline? That's the question. Find the answer to that question. You'll find out whether this thing will be worth $300 again one day. Can they get this back again? Is it Meta's fault? Is it the recession? Are people buying less ads? Good chance it's that. It's a tough economy this year. It was a tough economy in 2022. It'll be even worse this year. So I'd look for bigger, deeper discounts on this one over the next year. Maybe catch it at its bottom in the middle of its most abusive moment in the middle of next October, after we've had half the banks collapse and the super recession of a lifetime. Then grab some of this for $30 a share, and you'll be glad you did in 2 years. Thank you very much. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Meta Platforms. Ticker symbol Meta. Thank you very much. Have a great night.